Imagine being 19, driving on a quiet suburban road before sunrise, but behind the wheel, you aren't panicking or confused. You're focused, determined. Your foot presses the gas pedal to the floor. 55, 70, 90 miles per hour, and the car becomes a missile. Inside are your boyfriend and his best friend. This is the story of Mackenzie Shirilla, a teenager who turned a car into a weapon. A story of love turned dark, of obsession, revenge, and one fatal decision that would shock the nation. Welcome to Stories of Criminal World. Before we start the details of this story, please subscribe to our channel, leave a like and a positive comment. Thank you. Let's get back into Mackenzie Shirilla's story. Mackenzie Shirilla looked like any normal teenager. She posted selfies, went to school events, joked with friends, and dreamed of growing up fast. But behind the curated life on social media, her relationship with Dominic Rosso was far from perfect. Friends later described their relationship as intense, emotional, and often unstable. Dominic, on the other hand, was known as calm and kind, a young man with big plans and a tight group of friends, including Davion Flanagan, who supported him through everything. On July 31st, 2022, Mackenzie picked up Davo and his friend, 20-year-old Dominic Rosso. They were all tired. It was nearly 6 a.m. The sky was still dark, quiet, peaceful. Traffic cameras captured the Toyota Camry rolling through the streets of Strongsville, Ohio. Nothing seemed unusual, but investigators later said Mackenzie's behavior that morning was focused, intentional, and disturbingly calm. She took a turn near a business park, a long, straight road, empty, lined with trees. At the end, a brick building, no skid marks, no attempt to slow down. The accelerator was pressed 100%. She wasn't falling asleep. She was aiming. At first, it looked like a tragic accident, but something felt off. Police noticed no skid marks, no signs of braking, black box data showing full acceleration. 2 prior drives through the same street minutes earlier. And then came the digital evidence. Snapchats, messages, arguments, fights. A picture of a relationship spiraling downward. Prosecutors began piecing together a theory. This wasn't an accident. It was intentional. In interviews, friends described a complicated relationship. Jealousy, emotional fights, moments of reconciliation, moments of tension. Some friends said Mackenzie struggled when things didn't go away. Others said Dominic stayed because he cared deeply for her. Davion, just along for the ride that night, became an unexpected victim. Their voices helped build a picture of what might have been going on inside the car that night. In 2023, Mackenzie Shirilla stood trial. The prosecution said Mackenzie acted with purpose, using her car as a weapon. Her defense said she suffered from memory loss, insisting she would never harm Dominic or Davion. But the courtroom gasped when the judge delivered the conclusion. The crash was not an accident. The judge called it a mission of death. Mackenzie was convicted on multiple counts, including murder. She collapsed in tears as the verdict was read. Dominic's and Davion's families spoke through tears, describing their children's futures, friendships, and dreams stolen in seconds. Mackenzie, now 19, continues to insist she doesn't remember the crash, but the scars remain for the families, for the community, and for everyone who watched the trial unfold. The case of Mackenzie Shirilla is a tragedy from every angle. 3 young lives collided in a moment that could have been avoided. 2 lives ended. 1 life forever changed. A reminder of how fragile life is and how a single decision can reshape the world for countless people. This is the story of love, anger, tragedy, and justice, and the story of a night Strongsville will never forget.